Good morning. Frankie will be back. He's snooping something out in the out the window. Can you believe this weekend? Oh my God, it's glorious. Well, today is, that's for sure. I want to talk to you about, and there's my boy. Yeah, he's still snooping around. Because I talk to you sometimes not just because it's a topic that comes up on the top of my head. That is mostly the truth. Sometimes it's a topic that I need to hear to reinforce it. That's why I think that it's really great to work in areas that you enjoy thinking about, that you appreciate, whatever that may be. For me, it's how do I grow closer to my end and grow in wholesomeness, to be whole. There were so many pieces that I felt were missing in the beginnings of my life that I felt broken. So this is me pulling pieces out of my life experiences to help make me whole. The problem when any of us is feeling like we're broken or missing something vital to make us worthy is that we tend to project on other people, make things their fault because life isn't working out. It never worked out. It's not working out now. And when will it ever work out? And it gets pretty dramatic, which makes things feel even more traumatic, right? Yep, that's true. So, what I like to do, and I am still adding, so yesterday I didn't use any powder, and I used my moisturizing foundation over these two. And it was nice. It was still a little dry because my skin is just a little dry. But I also recognize I haven't been drinking as much water. I guess it's in the summertime, which I don't know if that's true or not. I think it's just old skin. Let's just call it what it is. Okay, so the reason why I'm telling y'all this about, how to keep what we want to live in the forefront. And for me, it's having peace of mind. Frankie, jump. Come on. Good boy. Oh, good boy. Oh, he's the best boy. He's the best boy. Oh, thank God for dogs. Thank God. Because I'll tell you, it's such a blessing. There's my handsome boy. There's my hand. Oh, isn't he just beautiful? What a poser. He really is a poser. I don't know that he even does it on purpose. Yeah. So I'm starting to take my allergy pills like religion. You know what? I already put on CeraVe, so I don't know that I'm going to put this next layer on. I think I'll just go ahead and use this. These droppers are stupid. I'll be glad when they fix that. Excuse me, I'm sorry. So, anyway, with everything going on in the world and all the conspiracy theories, which I'm exhaustingly. They're correct about 50% of the time. So I don't put down anybody's conspiracy theories anymore. It's none of my business if there's nothing I can do about it. That's my truth. If there's nothing I can do about it. So for me to get all riled up goes against my wholeness. And so that's one of the things I've been able to practice lately is am I butting into all this news on TV? And if I am, why? Because obviously there's nothing I can do about it. I'm not going to get out there and pick it. Just not my style. It is not my style. When I was younger, sure. But now, no. I have other things to do. And my work is my therapy, so to speak. It is my mission. It is my direction. And I'd much rather work with people who have had trauma from all of this stuff than work with people who are kind of causing more trauma. There's just no way I want to be part of that. I know. I just want to love everybody. And I want everybody to love each other. And if I can't do anything about it, if I can't do anything to make it better, then I just don't want anything to do with it. I really don't. And that's how I live my life. It's not just my politics. It's how I live my life. I don't want a bunch of negativity. Matter of fact, my favorite mantra is, it's none of my business. And when people say, how is this none of your business? Here's what makes something my business. Is it in my control? If it's not, it's none of my business. And I should keep my damn mouth shut because I don't know all the ins and outs and all the details. My politics isn't going to change anything. So, the reason why I'm telling you this isn't to stir up fights. It's to let you know that whoever you are, I love you. Period. I don't care what your politics is. I don't care what side you're on. I love you. And that's the only business I'm going to have. Excuse me. It's how can I love you better? How can I love you enough that it might help you make better decisions? And to me, love is guidance, human connection, helping put salve on the loneliness in this world. That's all I'm doing. That's my only goal. I'll tell you. That's why some of us, you know who you are, stay away from the news as much as possible. Oh, I've been doing so much better at it. Yay. So much better at it. Matter of fact, I was thinking the other day, I was thinking, how am I going to know if they drop a bomb on us? You know? And I thought, well, one way or another, I will find out. Right? One way or another, I'll find out. And then it's like, I don't have to say, well, then what will I do? I don't have to say that because, first of all, I have a little food saved up. I have a pretty good first aid kit. I've got a couple different ways to protect myself until I die, till I'm dead. I'm not going down alone. We'll say that. And my MO is to go out and help other people. That's just what I'm going to do. I'm going to go apply pressure. If it's something physical, I will be there to encourage and love and hold their hand as they're dying. Be an assistant if someone's giving birth or is doing surgery. I mean, I'm on call. I'm ready. Call me, right? Whew. I had to say that out loud. Thank you for listening. I just think that there's so many topics I think we should talk about not talking about and why we don't want to talk about it, right? I think that might help some of us feel better, because I think there's a certain guilt or duty. Some people feel like, well, if we don't talk about it, it's like we don't care. Like, well, if you need to talk about it, if you need to vent about it, let's vent about it a little bit. To prove to you, you do care. You care about people, period. Why wouldn't you care about people? You're a good person. And just because you don't want to put yourself through hell to prove that you're a good person, when all that would mean is more people going through hell instead of... If you can't rescue somebody, all you can do is love them. And that goes with if there's an addict in your family, or if it's a physical war. Decide what you're good at and do that. Decide what you're good at and do that. Just being loud, noisy, and mouthy isn't helping anybody. I can tell you that. And you know how I know? When people say, oh, I'm going to yell and scream in my house because things aren't going my way. They're just not doing it right. Well, you can wear yourself out yelling and screaming. Or you can quit yelling and screaming and just do the best you can in loving people. And if you can't love them because you're so mad at them for not doing things your way, then change your attitude. That is it. Change your attitude or change your address, right? There are a lot of places to live, and that's the truth. I'm going to try this brown powdered eyeshadow that I have today and see how that works for me. I have a little water right here. Oh, do I sound all wound up? Yeah. Oh, it's because it's a beautiful day and I want to get out in it. And I'm trying not to feel guilty for not getting involved in politics. It doesn't happen to me very often to feel guilty for not getting in politics, because I know the science of it. I know the math of it. I know the physics of it. There's nothing I can do to help. Not anything I'm willing to do to help. I don't have enough to offer to help. I'm not stupid. I know that. Good grief. You know what? My face feels so like I have a facial of oil on. I'm going to put some powder on. I can't help it. I wasn't going to, But I can't do this anymore. I must have powder. Oh, I feel better already. I love powder. I've missed using it. Mm. And I love the smell. It smells like CoverGirl and Cody mixed, which is, it makes both of them smell a little better. The Cody smells like my godmother, who, oh gosh, I love her so much. And the CoverGirl smells like medicine-y. So, what in the world? I have some dry spots because of all that Retin-A I've been using. That's all right. All right, so how about today? Let yourself off the hook when it comes to feeling guilty about not being able to help someone who's in your family or who's on the news or who's down the street or who's at work. Take today to reward yourself for being a caring, loving person. You deserve that. Yeah. Take today to simply remember who you are. Excuse me. I have started taking my allergy medicine again. Just wanted to remind you of that. Excuse me. And it's helping. Believe it or not, it's helping. Okay. No, I did not get my eyebrows done. And yes, I still have all of my goat hairs. Oh my gosh. Matter of fact, I'm going to sit out my tweezers. And I have a... Where is it? I have a mirror. It must be in my luggage. With a small tin magnifying. I should probably leave that out somewhere. I'll have to go through my little overnight bag and find it. Because boys, oh, I know where it's at. It's in my end table in the living room, next to the chair, next to the window that the sun comes in so perfectly. Ha, ha, ha. Ah. All right. Today is guilt-free. Today is guilt-free. Matter of fact, screw guilt. Let's just screw guilt. Let's just enjoy our day. Let's take a break. I feel so much better not watching the news. It's been a while now that I've really cut back. And thanks to some of your encouragement, I've been able to do that. Because when I'm too involved in it, it keeps me from loving and laughing. And I need that. I need that. Amazing. Yep. Kind of crazy, I can tell you. It's kind of crazy how simple we can make life when we are safe. And ultimately, right now, if you're watching this video, appreciate how safe you are physically. If you think you're not safe physically, then please do what it takes. Excuse me. Do what it takes to get safe. If you're not safe emotionally, do what you can to get safe emotionally. What do you really need? If you don't want to leave the situation, change you, not them. Change you. I am never going to be happy if I'm in a relationship where I feel like I have to change the other person. I don't have a good picker when it comes to people to hang out with all the time, or to marry, or to, sometimes just a chit chat with. But sometimes I'm really lucky. Sometimes I do make good decisions, especially with clients. I seem to have a radar for people who need the kind of help I can offer. And the people I'm spending time with personally, I'm getting along better with because I've quit trying to change them and I'm just living my life. I'm just living my life. And it's not a bad life, especially when you have a dog. Look at that. Especially when you have a dog. And I'm free to walk in and out. I can eat what I want. I can wear what I want. This shirt is missing a button, so I have this little tank on underneath, but I think the tank is too short. What do you think? Oh, that's not a tank. That's my... Yeah, I gotta change this shirt. Maybe I'll sew the button on later. You know what it is, because y'all have some. Yeah, oh, I'm so lucky. So earlier, my neighbors have a flagpole, and they have the American flag up, and it was just blowing in the wind so beautifully earlier today, and I was looking at that and thinking, how blessed am I to have been born in America, the United States of America, and have spent all these years of my life being so frivolous with my time, my money, my energies, until I finally started taking love seriously, my career seriously, how I treat myself seriously on a deep level. And I don't mean buying myself things. I mean how I'm finding my peace. I know, Frankie. It's kind of like being in the United States of America. I've had that freedom. There are some people who don't have that freedom. All they get to do is work hard. Work hard. And maybe that's their culture. Work hard and die hard. I haven't had to take anything seriously but me. That's how much freedom I've had. And I've taken myself way too seriously on one hand. Because I didn't know any different. So I do a lot on a daily basis just to show my gratitude for all the freedoms I've had. For all the forgiveness that I've had, that I've given, that I've gotten, that I've received, right? I guess on this Veterans Day, it's kind of a big deal because things might change shortly. They might change shortly. And I want you to know, whatever it is, we'll get through it together. Let's not add to the madness. Let's gather and be strong in our love for each other. Let's embrace each other. Let's all be moms and grandmas to those who are feeling lost and hurt. I can see that flag out there. The wind got real still and it was just laying real still. And now it's starting to flutter again. It's so funny how a fluttering or a flowing flag makes me feel patriotic. It's amazing how blessed we are. Gosh, how lucky we are. And if you're not in the United States, Anna, mwah, so glad you're here. I hope you're safe. I hope you're not afraid of what's going on so much that it disturbs. I just want all of us to remember that if something disturbs our sense of value and well-being, let's do what we can to correct that as soon as possible. Yes, I am changing this shirt. I can see myself in the camera. I'm thinking, dang it, I love this shirt. I can't believe it's missing a button. Oh, well, I've got lots of shirts. All right, I'm going to quit yapping, and I'm going to go enjoy the day. I have a ton of laundry to catch up on, and I'm going to take breaks to run him around and get something to eat. Gosh, I just feel so wealthy today, and I just want to feel that way. I want to keep myself strong and motivated in my centeredness, in my wholeness, so that if I'm called upon, I can be there to help. All right? I love you. So take care, and I will see you later. Bye for now.